No, but it's pause the action a minute. Let's have a look at the next question. How tall are you? Because you and Eggman seem about the same height. I'm 6 foot. I hate to brag, because height thing is nothing to brag about, because it's not like I'm going to wake up one morning and have the forethought to say, oh, I want to be 6'6". I want to be 8 foot. I want to be 8 foot tall. You know, you don't have a foresight to grow that tall. It's just generics. It's just in your genes if you're going to be tall or if you're going to be a squatty. I bet Hornswoggle didn't say, I want to, when I wake up tomorrow, I want to be about 4 foot. You've got to be kidding me, you stupid game. Right, sorry folks about that little problem right there. I told you it does that on the on-off occasion. And you just saw an example of it there, and it had to be in the story mode, didn't it? So now I've got to start again, and I've just, of course, started this match all over again. Just when I was doing really good, the computer decides, no, you're not going to get that victory. What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm 6 foot. I don't like to brag. Blah-de, blah-de, blah. Let's have a look at the next question. What wrestler, talking real life ones, do you play as most in the games? In the games, well, it used to be Tommy Dreamer until he left abruptly. But yeah, I used to play as him in at least, I still do sometimes when I play 2009 on the Wii. And nowadays it's more like Kane. I do like playing as Orton as well sometimes. But it's mostly Kane, because I'm going to pick my favourite wrestlers at the end of the day. And I did notice the time when when it crashed there, but we'll try and I've just decided to extend it to 30 minutes again. And then everyone's chanting RKO. Come on. We're gonna end this match without it crashing. Ugh. Now I've got some time to make up. Voila. Next question, please. Do you ever wish you could just forget being professional and just be an idiot and have fun on the show? I try and do that most of the time nowadays. I try not to look at it from a backstage perspective anymore, or so professional level. I basically watch any wrestling show, even if it's the WWE, I'll watch it with an open mind. So, you know, I'll take it in, but then I'll evaluate what actually happened afterwards. And if something stupid happens during the show, then suddenly my instincts will kick in and I'll just say, that is just stupid. Or I'll say, that is brilliant, I love that segment. But otherwise I'll watch every event with a I better save it. If it crashes, I've got to start all over again. But yeah, I'll watch every wrestling event with a clean sheet. I'll just say, I don't know anything about this company. Never watched it before. Surprise me. And sometimes they do. I mean, I have a lot of fun during the beginnings of every show that I watch, because that's just what people are supposed to do. When they're excited, they're going to see a new event. It's like, yay! But otherwise, and then slowly, my instincts will slowly more kick in as the more horse shit I see. Yeah, it's a Malteser. And I'll try and just skip through this while, there you go, read that. 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 God, they drag out. To me it's only been a few minutes, but to you it's probably been a lifetime. But welcome back. Where was I? Anyway, I've got to remember. What was the question again? That might remind me. Yeah, so I'll watch every wrestling event with an open mind, but eventually my instincts will just kick in. And I'll just be like, what was I just watching? So, yeah. Next question while that loads quickly. Do you ever wish you could... Oh, right, well, that's the one I got up to. Do you miss having Toad at the announce table? No. A simple answer, to put it lightly. No. I don't. So that's the end of that one. Are there any characters you wish to have on your show but you can't? I was very cleverly playing the game while reading that question. Are there any characters you wish you could have on your show but can't? Why can't you have them? I can't have them because my memory cards are full. I keep telling that to people when they say, you should put this guy in your wrestling show. I'm like, no, because I don't have any more room. So screw you. Sometimes they just give me characters that I really cannot make because their costumes are too elaborate. I would have more people from the Soul Calibur games, because I got Astroth and Nightmare, but they're not so complex to make. Especially Astroth's second attire, which I'm using for the game as the example. And Nightmare's just a knight. So, but all the too advanced costumes for me. You know, I can't even make Sheik from Zelda. I know the ASFL is going to have Sheik in it, but that's because I don't know. I guess the person making, which is of course Kanina, is very good at making that detailed kind of person. But I'm not that kind of person myself. But I do like the creator wrestler for this thing, and of course I do try and make the best possible job for each and every person about how their appearance and everything. But for some, I just can't do it. And then of course there are some people that I would want that you can't really put into human form, like Pokemon, for example. I know there's a few other places out there that do have Pokemon in their things, but to me they just look stupid. That's just me though. Don't shoot me for it. Let's crack on with another question. Got any spoilers you'd like to give us? I can at least try. Yeah, you can, but you can miserably fail us as well. I'm gonna say... Whoops. I'm gonna say whoops. I'm gonna say... what can I reveal, if anything? Let's just say... ooh, no, I actually won't. I don't want to say that. Okay, I'm gonna say Eggman is gonna be in a match at the Mascot Rumble. But I'm not saying against who, because he's actually not in the Rumble match, and he's actually not in any scheduled to be in any of the matches. But he is going to be in a match at the Mascot Rumble that I'm gonna probably advertise just before the show, or whatever, the show before the Mascot Rumble. So I guess that's a spoiler. You know Eggman is going to actually compete at the Mascot Rumble event. And I guess let's make it a bit more spoilerish by saying against someone from Smashdown. We will say no more. So yeah. Next question before I run out of time here. Cream and a sledgehammer. Why? It's because I can answer that one quite immediately. It's probably because, most likely, I said it straight away and I'm pausing, because the cream is extreme kind of flies, and the most extreme weapon anyone can obviously use, as Triple H has taught us many a time, is a sledgehammer, and quite recently Kevin Nash, as so I heard. So yeah, cream and a sledgehammer are a perfect fit, because the sledgehammer is a very extreme weapon, and cream is extreme. So cream and a sledgehammer. That is why. Let's have another question to end that match off. What caused you to switch Eggman's outfit colours, the white and the gold? That's because Kanina brought it up to me. Because I used to have look back on the old videos, or indeed look back at his look on his old entrances, and you'll find that he has white buttons and gold stripes, when really he has gold buttons but white stripes. So we had to change it around to make it a bit more realistic. She demanded that I do that, so I did. So there you go. So I took it under advisement and actually said, yes, he does have gold buttons. And I'm surprised no one actually noticed before that. Oh well. Just proves how vigilant you guys are. I'm kidding. But honestly, just look back on the old videos. You'll find Eggman has white buttons and gold stripes instead of gold buttons and white stripes. So that's a rather interesting thing there. And the last question from Kanina Connor is, what gives you your inspiration for storylines? Maybe give a few examples of past ones. Inspirations. Let's just, I think I'm going to end the part here, more or less. I'll answer that question when we come back. The highlight reel. I missed that. This thing may carry on until tomorrow morning, because I'm gonna have to go to my uncle's in about an hour's time. So I don't know how much I'll get a chance to do there. Probably by the time this is uploaded, I'll be going. Because I'm going to upload these parts that you're watching right now most probably when I'm off. Yes, read these things here. Here comes Bommy with a microphone, with an actual microphone. If only he could talk. I don't have a voice actor for him now. Read, pause, 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 come on, pause. Oh, here comes Triple H. I think I'm gonna have to abruptly end it. Come on. Oh, you and your suit and H. Can you just hurry up and get to the ring already? Pause, 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 pause. Come on, pause, 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 pause. Yeah, that'll do.